Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this occasion, both of us will presenting material about equivalence at word level.
Before that, my name is Arfin Febriansyah.
And I am Luthfi Huda. Okay, let's start.
Equivalence at word level. First, the word in different language. And number 2, lexical meaning. Number 3, the problem of non-equivalence. The word in different language. Number 1, what is the word? The word is the smallest unit of language that can be used by itself. The word is smallest unit which we will expect to process individual meaning. Meaning can be carried by units smaller than the word. Number 2, is there a one-to-one relationship between word and meaning? Two distinct elements of meaning in it, re and will. To will again. To this example, tennis player, English. Tenisçi, Turkish. Boxing player, English. Petinju in Indonesia. Introducing morphem. The term morphem is the minimal formal element of meaning in language. Morphem cannot contain more than one element of meaning and cannot be further analyzed. In English, some morphems have grammatical functions such as marketing plurality, gender, and tense. Marketing plurality, boys, in meaning boy plus s. Gender, friends, in meaning friend and plus s. Gender, beautiful, female, handsome, male, tense, slept, past. Lexical meaning, proportional versus expressive meaning. The proportional meaning of a word or an utterance arises from the relation between it and what it refers to or describes in a real or imaginary word, as conceived by the speakers of the particular language to which the word or utterance belong. Expressive meaning relates to the speaker's to feelings or attitude rather than to what word and utterance refer to. Proposed meaning arises from co-occurrence relationship, selection restriction, collectional restriction. Evocate meaning arises from dialect and register variation. A, geographical, B, temporal, and C, social. Register variation is a variety of language that a language user considers appropriate to a specific situation. Register variation arises from variation in the following: field of discourse, tenor of discourse, mode of discourse. The
problem of non-equivalence. The choice of a suitable equivalent a given context depends on a wide variety of factors. Some of these factors may be strictly linguistic, ex collocation and idioms. Others may be extra-linguistic, ex pragmatic. Semantic fields and lexical sets the segmentation of experience. The vocabulary of a language as a set of words referring to a series conceptual field. These fields reflect a division and subdivision imposed by a given linguistic community, the continuum of experience. In linguistics, the divisions are called semantic fields. Semantic fields are abstract concepts. Example, the field of speech, plant, or vehicle. Lexical sets are the actual word and expression under each field. Example, speech, verb or speech. Speak, say, mumble, murmur, mutter, whisper. Two ways of semantic field and lexical sets understanding are understanding the difference in the structure of semantic field and the search and target language allow a translator to assess the value of a given item in a lexical set. Example, the field of temperature. B. Semantic fields are arranged hierarchically, going from the more general to more specific. The general word is usually referred to as superordinate and the specific word as hyponym. Semantic fields are not fixed, they are always changed. Non-equivalent at word level and some common strategy for dealing with. Non-equivalent at word level means that the target language has no direct equivalent for a word which occur in the source text. The type of level of difficulty posed can vary tremendously depending on the nature of equivalence. Culture-specific concept. The concept may be abstract or concrete. It may relate to a religious belief and a social custom or even a type of food. Example, privacy, Speaker of the House of Commons. The source language concept is lexicalized in the target language. The source language word may express a concept which known in the target culture but simply not lexicalized. That's not allocated or target language to express it. Example, standard. The source language word is semantically complex. A single word which consists of a single morpheme can sometimes express a more complex set of meanings than a whole sentence. Example, clearing the ground under coffee trees of rubbish and peeling it in the middle of row in order to aid in the recovery of beans dropped during harvesting. The source and the target language make different distinctions in meaning. One language regarded as important distinction in meaning another language may not perceive as relevant. Example, kehujanan, hujan-hujanan.
The target language lacks a subordinate. The target language may have specific word, hyponyms, but no general word, subordinate, to head the semantic field. Example, the word facilities in English and Russian. The target language lacks a specific term. Language tends to have general words but lacks specific ones, since each language makes only those distinctions in meaning which seem relevant to its particular environment. Example, the word house in English has many varieties of hyponyms, such as cottage, lodge, villa. Difference in physical or interpersonal perspective. Physical perspective has to do with where things or people are in relation to one another or to a place. Example, the word give in Japanese has 6 equivalents depending on who gives to whom. Difference in expressive meaning. If the target language equivalent is natural compared to the source language item, the translator can sometimes add the affiliative element by means of a modifier or adverb if necessary, or building it in somewhere else in the text. Example, the difference in expressive meaning in word. homosexuality in English and Arabic. Difference in form. Difference in form. There is often no equivalent in the target language for a particular form in the source text. Certain suffix and prefix which convey proportional and other types of meaning in English often have no direct equivalence in other language. Example: employer, employee, trainer, training, retrievable pay. Difference in frequency and purpose of using specific forms. Example: the using of the continuous in form in English is more frequently than other languages which have equivalents for it. For example, German and the Scandinavian language. The use of loan words in the source text. The use of loan word in the source text poses a special problem in translation. This is often lost in translation because it is not always possible to find a loan word with the same meaning in the target language.
Strategies used by professional translator. The example of strategies used by professional translator for dealing with various types of non-equivalence are translation by a more general word subordinate. This is one of the common strategies dealing with many types of non-equivalence, particularly in the area of proportional meaning. It works equally well in most, if not all, languages, since hierarchical structure of semantic field is not language specific. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think it's enough. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.